Do you know how many dogs enter shelters each year? Do you know how many are put down? Do you know how many of these dogs are even adopted? And did you know, as I have recently learned from the Humane Society website, that puppies from breeders are often kept in poor living conditions? They don't receive proper medical care, and they're often emotionally troubled when you buy them because of this. Their mothers are kept in cages to be bred when needed. They don't receive much human contact, and on top of that, they never really have a family because once they're done using them for breeding, they simply discard them, either by killing them or leaving them on the street. Sometimes they make it to the adoption center. According to the ASPC website, approximately 3.9 million dogs enter shelters each year, and of that 3.9 million, 1.2 million are put down. That's 31%. Only around 35% of shelter dogs are adopted each year. I think that needs to change. We should not allow animals as loyal and as kind as dogs to wither away in shelters when there's something we could do about it. If you buy a dog from a breeder, you are encouraging them to breed more dogs that will probably end up in shelters themselves. But by adopting a dog, you give them another chance at having a family, at having a life. If you could save one of those 1.2 million dogs' lives, wouldn't you want to? Wouldn't that be the obvious choice? There are many ways that you can go about adopting a dog. One way is to go straight to your local SPCA, Humane Society, Pound, or Adoption Center. You can go online to the spcanorthbrevard.com to see what dogs are available and to get more information about adoption like I did, or you could just walk in and talk to the employees. There are many adoption centers around here, so it wouldn't be that hard to find a dog that could suit you. There are adoption fees though. They are very minimal at $80 for dogs and $100 for puppies. Considering that the average medical and general care cost to the SPCA of every pet adopted is $541, this fee is minimal. The fee covers the veterinary exam, heartworm test, initial deworming, spay or neutering, vaccines, microchip implantation, and food for the dog while under the SPCA's care. You can also go to adoption events. You can find information about upcoming events using websites like Save a Life Pet Rescue. Their next adoption event actually takes place at the PetSmart in Oviedo next Saturday and Sunday. It's from 1 to 3:30 p.m. Or you can use the shelterpetproject.org to find the perfect dog to adopt near you. According to the Shelter Pet Project, our goal is to make shelters the first place potential adopters turn when looking to get a new pet, ensuring that all healthy and treatable pets find loving homes. We do this by breaking down misconceptions surrounding shelter pets and communicating that a person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. There's a long list of reasons why you should consider adopting a shelter dog. For one, most shelter dogs are what you would refer to as mutts, as I have learned from canonjournal.com. Crossbreeds have a longer lifespan than purebreds because purebreds have a risk of genetic diseases. So if you get a mutt, they're less likely to have those genetic diseases because they're not purebreds. Mutts who have at least 2 or more breeds tend to have less health problems and live longer than purebreds. So if you get a mixed breed dog from the shelter, it will most likely live longer and be healthier, which will also cost you less money because you don't have to pay for more veterinary exams than necessary. As the organization PETA suggests, most dogs that you get from a shelter are also already home trained and know some basic commands, so you don't have to teach them much. If you adopt a dog, chances are they're already a few years old, so you will already know their personalities. If you get a puppy, you never know what they'll be like when they're older. The dog you adopt will also be up to date on all vaccinations and exams. In conclusion, you should adopt a shelter dog. You already know what they're going to be like. You already know you're going to like them. If you adopt a shelter dog, you're saving their life. If they're in the shelter too long, they're going to be put down. If you buy a dog, you're encouraging puppy mills, which just breed dogs so that they can get money. And the more dogs they breed, the more end up on the streets. So you might as well adopt one and not put more on the streets. You should adopt a dog.